Okay, so charging a customer on an iPhone device using Square. So what you will do is you will make sure you have your bill of lading figured out. But what you'll do is you'll just tap on the Square application to load it, and then it's going to bring you to the checkout screen. Now you're going to be hit with this screen. You can swipe right. Okay, never mind. On an iPhone, you cannot swipe right. You tap library. This is your listing of what we offer for sale. Okay. In this, you will see materials and you will see the hourly rate. So let's say that this was a 3.25 hour move and it was a 3-man crew. So to charge the client, we would tap on 3 movers in the truck. Now here's the screen that shows you the time increments. You will want to select 1 hour and select how many of those there was. We said 3.25 for this. So we start with our hours. We're going to add 3 hours. Then don't forget to tap it again and add the 0.25. 1.25 add. Okay, so now we have our hours, but we also use some shrink and tape. So we're going to scroll down to the shrink and tape. Now tape you can just tap. Let's say we used 7 rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Shrink wrap we used a half a roll. So we're going to tap half a roll and add. Okay. Now we have our charges in, and we can go ahead and we can view the sale by clicking on current sale. And there it is. Now, we're going to close that out by hitting the X. Now, to deduct the customer's deposit that they had paid, usually $100, you'll just tap on paid deposit and enter the amount that they have already paid our company. That amount can be found in your calendar. Hit apply. There we go. Now if we view current sale again, we can see that we have 7 rolls of tape, half a roll of shrink, 3.25 hours of labor, and we've deducted the $100 deposit. We're going to tap X to close that out. When we're ready to charge the client, if it is a card payment or a cash payment or a check payment or an office payment, any type of payment at all, you're just going to tap charge. Boom. This is going to bring you to your screen that will show how to charge them. Most of the time you're going to tap manual card entry, and this is where you will ask the client for their card and you will key it in 5427 6831, whatever. And once you key in their entire card information, the charge button will become available to you. You tap charge and you'll be good to go. Now, it will prompt the customer for a signature, and it will also prompt the customer to leave you a tip. So that's always a good thing. It helps tips on card a lot. If you detect someone's not going to tip you with cash, make sure and hit them with that. If they're giving you cash, then, obviously you can skip that screen for them. Another thing is you must have internet connection or cell phone connection to be able to use this. If you're out in the hills, it will not work. It may work as what it's called an incomplete payment, and then once you reach service area, then it will run it. Okay, so let's go through that briefly as if we were actually and to clear the sale, there's 2 ways. You could either tap current sale and then hit this down arrow and tap clear items, or you can hit keypad and clear items by hitting C. Okay, so let's check out as if we were doing a customer. Okay, so Mr. Smith, we did 3.25 hours of labor for you today. So we're gonna, with 3 movers in a truck, so we're gonna add 3 hours, and then we're gonna add the 0.25. And Mr. Smith, we used 7 rolls of tape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, in order to protect your furniture with moving blankets. And we used a little bit of shrink wrap to hold the drawers into your dressers. Your total today before your deposit was $696.60, but I see here that you'd already paid our office the deposit of $100. So we're going to deduct that off of your bill today, Mr. Smith, and your total today comes to $596.90. Now, let's say they bought the insurance. You don't see it here as an option, right? So you can go over to the keypad, put in a note that says valuation. Don't call it insurance because unfortunately we can't sell insurance. And then $300. And then tap the plus icon to add that to the bill. So Mr. Smith, after everything's done and said, it would be $896.90 on the card today. How did you want to pay your bill today? I'd like to pay a card. Okay, Mr. Smith, I can take that card from you right now and we'll get it run and we'll let you get to the unpack process. And then you run the card and it'll send them an email as well. Make sure and always give them a yellow copy of the bill of lading. And that is how we use Square here. If you have any questions, reach out to myself or Heather. Thank you.